Welcome to Go Mustangs Sports as we take a look back at the field hockey season of 2013. I'm Dave McHugh, joined by head coach Laurel Martin. And coach, you make it to the MAC tournament, which was obviously a big goal.
Right.
Lose a heartbreaker, obviously. But as a result, I mean, at least you got into postseason play for this team.
Yeah, that was exciting getting into postseason play, and we were really peaking at the end. So it was an upsetting loss. I think the girls played outstanding. They played with heart and desire and passion for the game. Came up short. Didn't have luck fall our way, and that's part of the game.
The season had a lot of peaks and valleys.
Yeah.
You guys would roll on a couple, and then you'd have a couple bit of a valley, and a couple games would slip past you. Then you'd come right back on a peak. So at least you guys were on that peak again as you finished the season. And that's got to be something that, despite the loss, is something you can build on for the future.
Yeah, that's a huge thing for us. And I think the thing that was really neat for me to see was at the end of the game that we lost, the final game as it was, the girls were devastated. They were very upset because they knew that we could have gone on, and they knew that they had the potential to really become something else, really to earn respect in the field hockey community. So seeing that, although it's, you never want to see people be sad. That sounds kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But seeing that made me realize that, they really do love this sport, and they know that they're close to it, that we are just inches away from becoming a legitimate team and really, really putting up a fight for some serious contenders.
I jokingly, because we talked about it throughout the season, you didn't get that national championship.
No.
But, I mean, there are steps along the way. And you and I were talking before we went on camera here, positives that have happened. A plus in scoring margin. You have a player who's broken a record for the school in terms of how many goals she scored in only really 3 seasons of play. You have a lot of positives that you can build on, and I know you're recruiting hard and you're touting those accomplishments. So I'm assuming that this season, while certainly may not have finished the way you really wanted it to, it's stuff you can build from it. It's stuff you're touting anyway.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, Dempsey has been a huge contributor, and I've only had her for 2 seasons.
Right.
Because she was at Westchester her freshman year, and she's done some amazing things for Stevenson field hockey in 2 seasons, and she's just a nice kid. She doesn't care about the numbers. She doesn't care about the status. She just loves the sport, and that's what we're really all about here. And she was able to make the 2nd team All-South region this year, and that was huge for us. And then we had 5 players named to the Commonwealth Conference team, which was very exciting for us. That's a big step for us as well.
I was going to say, a lot of sports at Stevenson, they're starting to change the mentality of the conference, or they're changing the mentality of opponents when they go up the face of Stevenson. In some cases, it's like, oh, it's just Stevenson. Nowadays, it's, oh, this isn't going to be an easy game, no matter the record.
Right.
And it seems like you guys have turned that corner as well. Teams, when they're taking on Stevenson, know it doesn't matter the record. This is a tough team, and they're going to be a challenge.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. We're starting to build some respect, and that's huge. And from there, we're going to continue to get better and stronger recruits coming in, and continue the joy of playing the game. So it's good.
You didn't have a lot of home games this season. It was something you and I discussed. Obviously, that's an ebb and flow type of thing. Sometimes you just get one of those years. But how much did the road warrior mentality help you guys in some cases, and how do you think that will help you down the road?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't ever seem to focus on the benefits of being at home versus the challenges of being away. We just look at each opponent and we handle it that way.
Sure.
So I like the road trips. I mean, there's some bonding going on the buses, and it's not too far. We don't travel too far.
You don't have to worry about winter travel either, so that's nicer.
No. And certainly, we have lots of fun busting into the budget for feeding them on the road. That's fun too. They like those meals. So,
nice.
So it's not bad traveling.
You mentioned the players who made all conference. You talk about Caitlin Dempsey, who makes all South, 2nd team. Obviously, those are things you can also build on. So let's look ahead. Obviously, we're many months away from the start of the 2014 season. But when you look on it at paper and you look at what you have coming back and who you hope to have coming back and who you hope to have as recruits, how does this team look for the future?
We're in good shape. Yeah, we've got some good recruits that I think have either signed on the line or will be in the future, and we've got a strong returning group and with a stronger mentality. And we're going to continue to get better. I was talking earlier to you and about some point spreads that I
Yeah.
thought it was neat, and I have to do this for myself so that I don't get upset, because I set lofty goals,
Yeah.
and I'm very impatient about reaching them. And I was looking at our growth within the 3 seasons that I've been here. And the first year we were had 43 goals scored for us, and the opponent scored 71, so a spread of 28.
Yeah.
Next season, got that spread down a little bit to a spread of -6, and now this year we're at a positive 15. So I just anticipate us continuing to grow and get stronger, and if we keep working hard and I keep working on getting the right recruits and the right family in here, we're going to do well.
More home games next year?
More home games.
More
Yeah,
home games
yeah,
next
absolutely. We got that.
We'll
worked
look
out.
forward to seeing you
Yes,
at Mustang
yes,
Stadium
yes,
next season.
it'll be good.
Well, I always love giving the coach the final word, especially when we're recapping the season. Anything you want to tell recruits, current players, anybody else who may be watching this about Stevenson field hockey as we close out 2013?
Yeah, no, I mean, I just continue to emphasize that we are your second family, and that the team is getting better, and we're stronger, and we're united as a team, and everyone's treated equally, and it's a progress, and we're getting better, and we're enjoying it while we're doing it.
Well, congratulations. It
Thank
was a
you.
peak and valley season,
Yeah.
but definitely finished a little bit more on the peak. Looking forward to seeing what this team can do in 2014.
Okay, thank you.
Coach Laurel Martin, I'm Dave McHugh. We'll catch up with that team in a few months right here on Go Mustang Sports.
Merry Christmas.